What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Leave Talks. My name is Rob, and today we're going to be talking about Jon Jones's return against Stipe Miocic. So interesting. So obviously, Jon Jones has been out. He used to fight light heavyweight. He's been out for a couple years now, and his last couple of fights before he decided to take a hiatus away from the UFC. To become heavyweight. It kind of just resulted in him disappearing and then being in a lot of controversy around money for fighting. And then obviously he was going to come into heavyweight and then fight Francis Ngannou, and then that fight never came about. And there's obviously a big thing with fighter pay, right? And then you got Stipe, who got knocked out by Francis in his last UFC fight. And you know, at the end of the day, like it's that was a hard fight to watch, to get see Stipe get knocked out. He is probably one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, without a doubt. Now, the interesting thing is why the UFC made the Stipe fight with Jon Jones as his return fight. Is it fair for Stipe? I guess that's the bigger question. And is it fair for Jon Jones? I mean, Jon Jones is obviously a phenomenal fighter, always has been, you know, pretty much has an unbeaten record. With one controversial loss on his record, which I know they were trying to get axed. But you have to think that Stipe would be coming in against a fighter who was probably at the top pound for pound in the world for the last God knows how long, and you're putting him back in after being brutally knocked out by Francis Ngannou, and I don't know if that's the smartest decision by the UFC. The problem is the heavyweight division's actually looking seriously fucking stacked, right? You've got Aspinall coming up, you've got Tia Devasa, you've got Cyril Gane, you know, you still have Francis Ngannou as the champ, you've still got Derek Brunson in there, you got Volkov, you know, all these people are all elite level fighters, and they're all very good at the top of their game in the heavyweight division. Now, what does it mean for the rest of it? I mean, is this going to be for the interim title? Is that what they're going to do, or are they going to push? I know that there is discussions right now as I'm creating this video about Tia Devasa and Cyril Gane basically fighting. So I'm not sure if that's for interim. I don't know if that makes sense. Or whether or not they'll have these two groups of people fight, that being Jones and Stipe, and then Devasa and Gane, to see who kind of flushes out, and then those two fight for the interim title. Depends on if Francis Ngannou comes back, right? I mean, he wants to fight Tyson Fury, and after Tyson Fury's, you know, fantastic display against Dylan White, I don't know if that is gonna happen. It's supposed to be with MMA gloves. It could be a lot of talk, probably a lot of money, but then is Fury gonna fight Usyk? Anyway, that's going down boxing line. We should go that far, right? We should go that far. But I mean, really, like, thinking about it, like, and then Aspinall is a fantastic, you know, British UFC fighter coming up, undefeated in the UFC so far. I think. Funny thing is, I actually used to train at the gym with a guy called Stu Austin, who actually beat Aspinall like 4 years ago, but we won't go into that. Stu Austin never made out through UFC anyway, but I think he's fighting for PFL now, if I remember rightly. Anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah, strange that the world's so small. But yeah, what do you guys think is going to happen with like, if the Jon Jones Stipe fight happens? I think it's got pushed back till September now, if I remember rightly. What's going to happen with the rest of the division? Is, you think that there's going to be an interim title fight? I know they have thrown around the idea of an interim belt again, but in my opinion, like, Gane's had a crack at the title. Obviously, Jones hasn't had a crack at the title yet. Stipe should probably have a rematch. He's probably, based off the fact that, you know, they're 1-for-1, there should be a trilogy fight there. And then Tia Devasa's made his way up, and he's proven to be good too. And Aspinall's getting up there as well. In my opinion, it should be kind of Aspinall versus Gane. Tia Devasa should probably get the title shot, being that I think he's ranked number 3 now. and then let's just see how the Jones and Stipe fight flushes out and see who comes out on top there. And I think that will kind of give you your top of your rankings. But we'll see. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave me an old comment down in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching this episode. Leave Talks. My name is Rob, and if you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that little bell that notifies you the next time I drop a video like this. And thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.